Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and all science. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. We should take care not to make the intellect our god. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. The only source of knowledge is experience. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The true value of a human being is determined primarily by the measure and the sense in which he has attained liberation from the self. It is not that I am so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. The most powerful force in the universe is compound interest. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. I never teach my pupils. I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn. I am a deeply religious non-believer. This is a somewhat new kind of religion. The release of atom power has changed everything except our way of thinking. The solution to this problem lies in the heart of mankind. If only I had known, I should have become a watchmaker. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. We still do not know 1,000% of what nature has revealed to us. I do not believe in immortality of the individual, and I consider ethics to be an exclusive human concern with no superhuman authority behind it. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Never memorize something that you can look up. You never fail until you stop trying.